This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let me explain for 5 minutes. Okay, I'll go through the it once one more time, and we'll see like directly for AWS. We'll go for that. Okay, and guys, please mute. Okay, if you guys wanna speak, you can speak like as when I give the chance to guys speak. Okay, if you have any questions, I'll ask. That time you can unmute. You can speak a questions. Okay, or else you can drop a question in the your chat box. Fine. And Ram, and then okay, Sweta is muted. Ram, and also you also mute. RAM. You are not yet muted. Let me mute. Fine. Let them join. Okay. Fine, guys. Let's see. We'll start. And I'll take a 2 hours of session today. It's until 10 p.m. Not more than that. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'm going to add new notepad here for this AWS session. Okay. Okay, it's not a Terraform class basically, guys. First, let's complete the all AWS services, which is we need to learn actually. Then after that, we'll discuss about Terraform, the same weekend sessions. Okay, fine. If you guys are not comfortable and you are not able to understand, okay, and I'll give the one more option, you guys. Okay, if you guys are not properly practiced, and if you still want to join for any other batch for AWS and Terraform sessions, I'm happily to I'm happy to say that join for other batch also. Okay, if you need that, definitely. If you guys are not following properly, if you're not practicing properly, if you still want to attend that, happily you guys can be joined for the next batch. Whenever I start for AWS Terraform thing, you guys can be joined that. Clear, right? Happy, like who are not able to do that also will happen, like as after this batch new batch will start. For them also I'll start for this weekend batch, right? The same thing. Actually, for you guys also, for 32 batch also, I'm going to start the same thing in the, after 1 month. But even this, because it's this is for 31 first batch for I'm starting this. Even you guys also, like as little bit fast you guys can complete, right? Just that's what I give an option. Okay, then maybe who are not able to join, who are attend, maybe only two guys are not accepted for this actually. Maybe those also convinced that actually they are happy with that, maybe they are going to be joined for the next batch. Okay, they will watch the videos. If still they're not able to understand, they're going to join for the next batch. Even still you guys also who are not able to practice, join for the next batch also. I'm allowing you guys, okay, for this AWS Terraform batch. Okay, but you guys will get these videos. Okay, 31st batch, 32nd batch, same drive you will get a videos, the documents, everything. Okay, Terraform and the code base, everything you will get. Fine. I hope you guys are understand that what is cloud computing, what is cloud computing, and we discussed this in the when we are in the demo session, right? And still if you guys are forgot about that, let me speak about the 5 to 10 minutes. Then later I'll show the our PDF things, like as we have the couple of points, right? How the previously organization are using, how the on-premises are using in the organizations. Okay, after cloud, how much resource we can save, how much time we can save, how much developer cost we can reduce that, how much fast we can deploy our application. It got lot of things got changed once the cloud is introduced. Now that's the reason most of the companies are preferring the cloud option actually. Instead of on-premises, they are choosing for cloud computing, because it's a very fast to deploy, very fast to show the application to the client, and we don't need too many people in the team, okay, to develop like installation, configuration, anything. Okay, because if, for example, let's say previously if you want to set up high level, okay, and then take backup in things, they are recruiting a like as who knows very well in the database guys. For example, you want to install database, configure a database, high replica database, okay, without downtime database, and like as taking a backup of database. Okay, these are things what I do. They will be recruiting a like as very well knowledge person in the database side, and they are recruiting those guys. Nowadays what happen, no, they simply go for any cloud computing. They choose which database they want. They can just simply click. They can create a database. Just clicks. They can create a database with the high availability. That is the reason we lot of things got reduced. Actually, cost is reduced, time is reduced, developer like a count to it reduced. Lot of things are reduced when we are using the cloud computing scenario. Okay, now let's talk about the what is cloud computing. Okay, as we discussed previously, okay, you guys are knows, right? What is the cloud computing? The resource is available somewhere and we are accessing through this internet, that we are calling as a cloud computing. Like as the resources are somewhere in the place, we are accessing through that resource via internet, that we are calling as a cloud computing. Let's say this cloud in the sense it's not in the sky actually, guys. This is a somewhere in the place, okay, in the earth only, okay. Like it can be maybe in our scenario, for example, in take in AWS scenario, the cloud is available in the here it is Mumbai. Mumbai is the place we can access all over Mumbai region. Okay, not only the Mumbai, there is a number of places are there. I'm going to show you today. Okay, those are the like as cloud computing resources regions for available in the AWS level. And like the same GCP also they have, Azure also they have same. Means they are maintaining some data centers, some place data centers. Completely rooms are full powerful like data centers. Okay, and they are we are accessing inside the data centers. What they do, they are also same on premises how they are doing. Like a data centers also they are doing same thing. Okay, they have everything Linux servers, and they are going to give us like as like they have different architectures, different algorithms to create EC2 instances and all. They are going to be provided for us. We can use that. After once our usage is done, we are terminate that. Okay, that how much usage we are done, that much we are paying for them. That is what the industry are going for this right now. Okay, like as it can be any resource, it can be database, it can be Linux servers, it can be, let's say, monitoring things, it can be like as IoT things, it can be data science, it can be whatever it could be, whatever blockchain things, whatever you are interested to, a specific industry, specific like as what application you are developing, which resource you want to use, we can use that. That is the what the cloud computing what they do. They are providing a multiple resources for us. Okay, not only one, they are not only Linux servers, they are providing a lot of features, lot of services they are providing for us, lot of services they are providing for us. Okay, what are those also? Let's see one by one for the EC2, RDS, CloudWatch, Elastic Beanstalk, EC2, ECR, okay, ECS, the blah blah, EKS, like that for our DevOps level. Okay, like as if you go for IoT level, they have, like as blockchain level, they have data science level, they have, okay, like a business intelligence level, they have like as different tools. They had lot of services they are like as improving nowadays. Okay, it's not only they are not stopping for only DevOps people only using DevOps AWS. No, it's completely wrong guys. Okay, or not only AWS using for DevOps purpose, it can be used for any industry. It can be used for any industry. Even it can be like as any application deployment, any like you are starting a new company. Now what you do, instead of buying a Linux servers and deploying your application, if you set up your database and all, what they do, just go for any database like as any cloud provider, go and buy it. That's what we do actually. Okay, understand, right? That is the simplest way we are going to be accessing the resources, that we are calling a cloud computing. Okay, the resource is somewhere it is and we are accessing via internet, that's we are calling as a cloud computing. Now these resource providing and then those we are calling as a cloud computing providers. What are those providers in the industry? Those are AWS, Azure, in the market the present it is going on, GCP, Google Cloud Provider, and then DigitalOcean. I guess most of like as big things I'm talking about, DigitalOcean, Linode, and then let's say Alibaba. Okay, Linode, Alibaba, and then Oracle Cloud, and then IBM Cloud. Okay, and like that, these are the most things, and the top most three is that these three, and the next is the DigitalOcean, Linode, Alibaba also there in the like as upcoming things actually. Okay, these are the like as things are there in the industry, the present people. Sir, which one is a good future, which one is like as most of the companies are using AWS, and these are two of the competitors. Okay, even last year result, if you take like survey from the last year, even the AWS is the top most widely used the cloud provider basically in the industry. And still Now some guys are saying like as Azure and GCP, okay, like what they are doing, the GCP is the good now, like actually these guys are giving a good option in the Kubernetes level, okay, they are making the more changes in the Kubernetes and all. Maybe in the future, like as after 1 or 2 years, 3 years, maybe this may be competitor. And Azure DevOps, what they did actually, they are come up with their own solution, okay, like as they come up with a very nice pipeline code and easy way to implement that CI/CD pipeline, Azure DevOps, and they are coming with the like a simplest way of deployment. That's the reason some of people will go for Azure DevOps, okay, and some of people like as they are who are going for open source and then high level and then easy to maintain without very less cost, they can simply go for AWS. Okay, like as these guys are competitors actually, okay, you can provide this, I can provide this, I'm providing very less charge, and I'm providing high maintenance, I provide the many services, I'm providing very good customer support, and I'm providing for this, that like as different companies are, they have different features. The same like as for example, let's say take your mobile, like as for example you are taking a some sim, okay, you are buying a new sim. Now which sim you are going to buy? Are you going for like as which has the good internet connection, and like as which is a good fast internet, like let's say miss if you have good mobile network, you definitely will get a good internet, okay, and the very less packages are left, like as more features are there, less package you can get the more features, okay, that is the one you can go for, okay, like as based on that your things, the people will go and they can buy it. For example, I'm go for Kubernetes setup and very less cheap cost, okay, then they go for something like they'll go for GCP or AWS. That depends on your use case, depends on your company use case. Sir, then I need to be learn everything, okay, that depends on you. If you know any one of the cloud, this other companies are no take care about, like as you have should be worked on Azure, should be worked on AWS, not like that, okay. If any cloud, they will take it up, okay. If you at least you guys can say like as once you learn, right, the like as whatever we are using these things, same thing, same features also available there also, but different naming conventions they are using, okay, different way of they are creating, different UI they are using, that's maybe different, but functionality wise it is the same. Functionality wise and usage level it was same, okay. Then you will understand one cloud computing architecture, remaining thing you can understand very easily, and even you can learn very fast also. Okay, then that is what we can based on your next future, next plan and all. Then let's plan it about that. Learning thing is not a bad thing, okay. Let's learn completely one, then do any, if you are like them, do certification on this. Now I done for AWS solution architect associate certificate for my previous company, okay. They are needy like a certified guy in the team, then only we are in the partner with the AWS, okay. Definitely they are, if you want to partner with AWS, then definitely the team should be have the AWS certified people, okay. That's the reason I have done that. Company only providing this option for me, okay. I'm like as even I'm going to guide you like as what things need to be learned, how to prepare for AWS certification and all also, okay. Even that I can give the guidance on this, okay. Fine. Then next, okay, like as if sir I want to like a Azure certification, that also you guys can be go for like a simplest method, okay. Like as there is a Udemy course, and then there is a, okay, like as there is a couple of practice papers are there, even I'm going to be like as Vigila practice papers and all, then go for this, then simply you can complete for any certifications on AWS cloud level, okay, if you guys need, okay. Sir, are you sure to mandate to do certification? That depends on you guys, okay. Even till like as last previous company, I don't have any certifications, okay. I'm surviving, I'll get like a good package. That depends on like as you will get a good like as I mean like as what I say, uh resumes like as weightage, okay. You will increase for your resume weightage if you have the certifications, but don't buy the certificates, okay. If you pay for someone will return the exam, don't recommend that. Learn that, and if you do that, there will be expectations are more when you join the companies, okay. If you're not reaching those expectations, they will be, you will get a like a bad impression on that. Okay, cool. The next what we do, let's talk about the AWS. Why is the AWS? This is a AWS is the mostly wide, and then in this our course also we are talking about the AWS services, because I'm working on from last 5 years on AWS, and then digital cloud I worked on the previously first company almost 5 years back, but right now we are not using for digital version. Okay, and then Azure and GCP not yet worked till now. I am like as recently we have started working on the GCP in the present organization, but I'm not involved in that team actually. There is a different team are working on it. Maybe after maybe 6 months or 1 year, maybe I should maybe work on this GCP also. Okay, GCP with Terraform and all. Okay, that they are taking a training from GCP guys are providing for training for my team actually. Actually, I am joined for one team. That team is differently for different product. There are four people in the team. There are two guys are separate for one project. There are one guy is separate for one project, and there are separate for one more guy for the one more product. Okay, for me, it's not be like that. I have joined for like there is a new product which you are implementing, Argo workflow. This is not you guys know Argo workflow. This is which I'm working on the latest tool. This is just I started working on it. Okay. Fine, even you guys will get to know this what is Argo CD, Argo workflow and in a future. Definitely I'll teach those also. Fine. Maybe that's a like as we can learn for very easily if you know anything. Okay, it is not a big thing for to learn. Fine. The next set, this is the waste of time, right? Don't worry because it will be helpful for your future. Cool guys. Then next what we do? Let's talk about that. We already knows about that. What is the cloud providers, right? And the next, what are the features they are providing? Like if you take on-premises, what you should do if you what is on-premises means? On-premises means remember this terminology. If you go for an interview, they're gonna ask that we are not using any cloud. We are go for the on-premises. On-premises means it has in-house Linux servers. Means Linux servers they have in their company. They are using VMs actually. Okay, that they are calling as a on-premises means they have their own data center kind of. Okay, they have their own Linux servers room. They maintain the one networking guy. Okay, they are maintaining for all like as Linux administrators or those things all will be there in the Steam agent. They go for the on-premises. Instead of on-premises, they go for different models. Okay, like as let's say infrastructure as a service, as and then soft platform as a service, and then software as a service. Okay, there is IaaS, PaaS, and then SaaS, infrastructure service, platform as a service, software as a service. These three are the cloud providers we have in the market actually. Okay. Now, infrastructure as a service, most of the time we are using real time, which we deploy your custom application. Platform as a service means just we need to deploy your application. Even they are providing for softwares also. Just we need to deploy your application. Software as a service means everything they are providing. Just we are using that software. Like for example, GoToMeeting. GoToMeeting also SaaS. Okay, that is because we're just using that. Google Drive also. Okay, then Dropbox also. Like those kind of things comes under the SaaS. Like as platform as a service means Elastic Beanstalk. Elastic Beanstalk is one of the service in AWS, which what we do. Even you don't need to install the Java, you don't need to install the Tomcat and all those things. Softwares to run your application. The software also they will install for you. Just we need to deploy your application. That's your code application you need to deploy. That's what we need to do this. Okay, if you take this is what only they are providing for Linux missions. You need to select the which OS you want to install, which software, which environment you want to install, which data, which application you want to deploy, which data you want to put it in that. Everything should be taken care of. Now let me show the diagram and you will get one more time revision of these things. This is we discussed in our demo session actually. Let me show that what it is. One second. Okay, then where it is documentations, go for this. Go for cloud computing. Yes, so I think you guys are, you can clear my like as which we are using industry, right? Your question, which is the most using industry? Okay, that is mostly AWS are using in the industry currently. Okay, fine. I think so. Epsiba, you can hear me my voice, right? I think check your internet basically. For mine, I don't have any issues actually. Okay, okay. Hope you guys are hear me properly, right? Everyone. Okay. Now let me show this. Now this is what is the cloud computing. Cloud computing refers to manipulating, configuring, and accessing application through online. It offers to online data storage, infrastructure, and an application. Now this is a old way of people are using. like as dedicated servers, like as big servers into one place, and virtualization small pieces of in a big servers and cloud computing. And then earlier what you do, everything you should be take care of yourself, and then everything they are taken off, just we are using that right now. And this is we can access anywhere in the world, like as if you are just we can create a through online access through the online. Okay, this we discussed in our demonstration, I think, you guys. Now let me show that this is the main thing. What is on-premises? If you take on-premises, everything you should be managing: networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware softwares, runtime softwares, data, application, code, and all everything you should be deploy yourself. This is infrastructure level. Everything networking, storage, servers, virtualization they will give. And which OS you want to install, that you need to be choose that Ubuntu or CentOS anything. Like as middleware softwares, like as any like as let's say web servers, okay, like as Jetty or those things. Runtime software, Java and all those things. You need to choose that which is a Node.js application, Python application. Those runtime environment you need to take care of. Data application is this is which code you want to deploy, which database you need to deploy, which data you want to copy, those you should be take care of. And here just we are application data, even this middleware runtime also they will provide for us if you go for platform as a service. And software as a service, they can go for everything, they will give this everything, just we can use that software. For example, go to meeting I said, Google Drive I said, okay, those things. So in AWS level, which is the software service they are providing basically means, no, in AWS we don't have any here to software anything like as, I don't think so, like as it's come software as a service, any services will come. Let give me a second, let me check that. I think so basically we have never be used for any software as a service, okay, in AWS. Okay, these services we are not using for AWS level, but some of companies like as what they do. Okay, let me show you one example. They had a, like as if you go for JFrog, okay, and let's say if you go for Cloudbees Jenkins, what they do, they are this Jenkins, what they do, they install the Jenkins for you, and they just give the infrastructure for you, just we can use that. We can use this Jenkins, you don't need to install Jenkins, you don't need to maintain the Jenkins, you don't need to take a backup of Jenkins, you don't need to do anything. They are providing a service for us. They will provide a one URL, just we can use that URL, that's it. You don't need to install, you don't need to take care of, you don't need to do anything. It will be more compared to our local Jenkins, free Jenkins. It's a commercial Jenkins actually. Okay, you need to pay for money monthly basis for them. Okay, like that. Okay, that is like as AWS SaaS Factory program. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't think so. Any software service we are going to use that. Mhm. Different people, they are given the different. You see, this guy is taking a pizza as an example, and then they explain that what is exactly means of how fun it is. See here, traditional on-premise level: cheese, toppings, tomato sauce, pizza, fire, oven, electrical gas, soda, dining table, everything you should be take care of yourself. If you go for infrastructure service, cheese, toppings, tomato sauce, pizza, they will give. Just fire, oven, and then everything you should be take care of yourself. And like platform as service, what they do, dining table and soda you should be take care of. Everything they will give for us. Pizza delivered. Dine out means like as if you want to go there and having everything they'll provide for it. Nice, right? Funny things. Okay, and I'm not sure what the things will be there. We'll check that later. Okay, whatever services are available in SaaS level in AWS. Okay, B2B. They may have some services, but we never use those services. I'll check this. What are the services comes under the SaaS actually? Okay, in AWS level. But Elastic Beanstalk is comes under the platform as service, but not sure like as what are things will come under the software as a service for in AWS level. Okay, fine. Now let's go for the next example. Okay, let's sum of example of SaaS, PaaS, and then IaaS. Now IaaS is the Digital Ocean, Linode, Rackspace, Amazon Web Services. Okay, and then like say Cisco, Metapod, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Computing, GCP. Okay, all those things are there. And the platform as service, Elastic. This is AWS one service, this which I'm talking about. Even that we'll discuss in our next sessions, okay? Next upcoming sessions. And Windows, Azure, Heroku, Force.com, and Google Apps Engine, Apache Steros, OpenShift. These are the platform as service are there. And SaaS is Google Apps and Dropbox, Salesforce, Cisco, WebEx, Concur, GoToMeeting. This we are using like a just softwares actually. Salesforce also like one of the like a software service. Okay, the Salesforce course are there, right? Because what they do, just simply they will give the one URL. Just we are using that. Okay, WebEx also is kind of a one of same GoToMeeting how we are using, right? In real time scenario in companies, software companies, they use a WebEx meeting actually. Okay, nowadays mostly once this Google Meet or like as Microsoft Meet is came right in the picture. Now this WebEx is lot of people are not using right now. Earlier when I was in that industry, like as about 4 years back, that time WebEx is the most. If you go for an interview, they are scheduling a WebEx interview actually. Nowadays everything is a Google Meet, Google Meet, Google Meet nowadays. Google Meet or else Windows like a Microsoft Meet actually. Any one of they are using right now. Rare cases WebEx they are scheduling. Okay, this Dropbox is a kind of like your Gmail, like a Google Drive, right? Same kind of here. And all Google apps is the like as it's come to software service, just Gmail or whatever we are using, right? All like as documents or what are the Google apps are there? When you go for here, and all these apps are the Google apps. If you can see here, you want to like let's click here. These are the Google apps are there. These are the Google apps. Okay, even we are not using all these things, like photos may be used, maybe YouTube we are using, maybe Google search we are using, Google Maps we are using, Gmail we are using, calendar we may use, maybe if you know any words and all we may use this here. And Google Meet for like as meetings purpose we are using, and Duo means chatting purpose we are, can use like as same like as WhatsApp. Even this also, both this video call purpose, this chatting purpose. In the chatting and video we can do both, we can do here. Okay, this doc like as any Word document, and we can do sheets like as a instead of Microsoft Sheets we can do this. PPT we can prepare these slides. If you go for any company, no, most of the people we are using these three only. They won't install any Windows system or anything. Your local, they can create a sheet here. They can share directly from your through the online. Okay, they just mention your mail ID. You can access that. We had a classroom also. I created a previous batch. Maintaining classroom is a little bit difficult to time spending and all. This is the AdSense here. If you are do any like as if you want to promote anything, we can use Google Ads. I never use these things. These are new things I think. Fine. Those services are there. Even you guys are not yet used everything all. Okay. Fine. The next. Okay. These are things depends on this. First infrastructure service, platform as service, software service. Then client you can use that. Okay. Now we based on this we can go for this. These are the features. Okay. What these cloud providers what they do basically, these are all like as a, let's say what this cloud provider, this is the concept actually. Okay, there is a somewhere in the provider, somewhere resource are there, we can access through the internet. The provider what they do like as we can access any internet means like same, you are like as GCP also providing same thing, Azure also providing same thing, like as Google, these are competitors, different companies, and the solution is same. But they are advantages, they are customer support, that is the what they are in the good in the business actually. Okay, now let's say take as a mobile. Okay, take Mi. Okay, like as Mi, Oppo, and let's say Samsung, Nokia. Earlier Nokia is a very topmost model because even that is a very industry, right? Nowadays most of the people are not going for Nokia, not going for even Samsung. Okay, like compared to previous days. Okay, now why this is Oppo and Vivo and then Realme, why these are going for, they will give the good feature with the less price actually, right? Like as they will give a good quality of camera and all, but it's not performance level, keep it aside like as actually. And if we come up with this like as less price and then more features, Okay, you will get a like as within 10,000 you will get all the features whatever you require. Now if you go for like as Apple and all, this will be more cost, but it was good phones actually, right? Secure level and everything, but most of the people are not thinking that much actually. It's a budget phones we had in the market. That is what they do, that is the concept. And who are making their product is good in the market, they will provide for the less price and then it's good service. Okay, and then let's say those kind of like as how we can attract the customers, those guys are will be the good in the market actually. It can be any industry, not only mobile, not only internet, like as even Geo is recently are introduced, right? Earlier it we have Airtel, BSNL and those things. Now Geo, why this most of the people are using means, earlier they are promoting 6 months free and again 3 months free, like something some they did it for. And they are most of the people are buying that sims and they are sharing the same number to many people. And earlier it was recharge for 350 rupees 3 months coming. Nowadays what they do, the 599 for 3 months are coming. Now they are increasing like that because people are using more. That's it. That is a business strategist, right? Now that is what industry are going on, like as how you are managing your business strategy. That is what even these guys are competitors in the industry. Okay, and then people are using based on their use case, based on their budget, based on their customer support, based on their use case of services. Those go for the different service providers and all. Now what we do, we go learning for them and then we need to serve for them. That's it. We don't need to anything to provide, implement in the cloud actually. They already have that. We need to know how to use that. Same, you need to buy the mobile, how to use the mobile, where the features are there, that's what we need to learn. That's it. Okay, we don't need to do anything. Okay, just we need to know how to use that cloud actually. Understand that? We are not creating a new service on top of it. That's nothing. We need to know how to use that. That's it. We are going to be learn. Understand, guys? Clear, right? Guys, anything? This is the why. That is the reason we are learning for today. Is the AWS. That's where we are going to be start now. I hope you guys understand what is cloud computing, what is the industry are using, right? Fine. What we do, let's go and talk about the AWS. Okay, and AWS has the good customer support, guys, and then AWS has the many places are there. I guess it will be very fast and then it's a cheaper and more secure, more reliable. Okay, and then like as rapidly we can use for this means anywhere you can go your like as what you can say, bandwidth of your processing, it will be very fast. For example, you are India, they have the data center in India. If you go for North Virginia, like you go for UK, and they have their London in this, their data center. Everywhere you go, they have a nearest data center there. We can use that. We can reduce your bandwidth to access your application. Okay. And sir, how we can choose the region means based on your clients. For example, let's say there is a I have implementing one software application, the applications used by the customers are like us lives in a specific state, specific area. Now what we do, we need to choose that region. For example, let's say I have implemented my application, I have deployed in that India, means in the Mumbai region, means my customers using that in the India region. No, that is the reason I deploy in the Mumbai region. Now, if you go somewhere in the UK and UK, they are deploying the UK. Sir, in case, for example, let's say I have customers in India as well as UK, then what should I do? Now that we have a different concept actually. Okay, we have a catchy mechanism. We have like a customer, how the customers are there, how many customers are using, how much many customers are using your region, how much customers are using your region, how you are going to managing that, and that's we are going to be managing. Even you can deploy in your their region also, your region also, there is two regions also, we can deploy your application in that case. Understand, right? Clear? That's all about it is. Now let's talk about this in the AWS terminology level. Okay, in AWS terminology, now we are talking like as we are talking about different things actually. Okay, now what I mean, like as we have a services. Okay, services means here. Now, for example, let's say EC2, okay, EC2, IAM, okay, and then let's S3, and then anything like as ECS, ECR, okay, and then VPC, RDS, okay, all this we are calling is services. All this we are calling is a services, okay, remember. And the next is that we are calling about two things: region, and then available zone. This is the terminology we are talking about in when you go for any AWS level, even not only AWS, anywhere in the like as any cloud. Region and available zone. What is the region in the sense? Region means now there is a one area, let's say one city. In the city, in the each region, they had a different available zones are there. Means available zones means data centers. Think about this means data center. This is a data center. Okay, this is a data center. Available zone means data center. Region means let's say city, one city, one city. Now in India level, the city we have in AWS, it's a Mumbai city. Okay, in Hyderabad, upcoming like yes, in the future, not yet ready. Okay, they are in progress. Okay, and data center is they have the three data centers are there. Three data centers are there in here in a Mumbai region. Three data centers are there. Those data centers we are calling as a is Mumbai region where they make it a naming called as Asia Pacific South 1. That is a region name they make it. Okay, Asia Pacific South is a South India, right? Like south face are there, and then that is the reason they make it a 1. Okay, and then data centers are there. Now here they are naming how they do AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. Okay, like same thing like this. Okay, why have a like this? They have a three data centers: AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C. Okay, I don't confuse again. I didn't written here. I hope you guys understand. Okay, AP South 1A, 1B, 1C. That is the three data centers are available in our Mumbai region. In our Mumbai region. Okay, I'll show you right away. Okay, when you go for login your AWS account, again you can see here. This is your here. Can see here this is the North Virginia region, Ohio region. What is the when you log in your new AWS account, what is the default region will be set up is for us Ohio. Ohio is the default AWS region for us. Okay, even one of the interview they asked me this question. What is the default? Ohio is the default. When you create a AWS account, the default region will go for Ohio. This is here. The next nearest where you are staying, nearest your region, just choose that. Because we are in the India, means in India we are in this Mumbai specific, then we are going to be choose that. How we can choose this Mumbai where we are nearest means that I think so you are understand, right? You know, like where you are in the your world map, right? Let me show that also. Let me AWS geographic regions. Okay, now go for this global infrastructure of AWS. If you go this, see even this is the map. This is the survey 2027 service. Gartner Magic Quadrant, the cloud infrastructure platform. It is the one cloud. They are doing survey, and if you can see here, this is the news actually. If you can see what is the cloud like as competitors. First is the Amazon Web Services, most are in the industry using, and this is the Microsoft later, and then Google Cloud, then Alibaba Cloud, Oracle Cloud, and Indian Cloud, and IBM Cloud. This is the clouds they are using. Okay, this is the result of that, and you can go here. What I'm Let me reduce this size. Okay, let me see here. You guys can see right here, the blue marks are the present regions. The blue circles are the present regions, and the orange circles are the upcoming regions. Okay, it's coming soon. Okay, it's coming soon. Now see this in India map. You can see there is a one blue circle. It's a Mumbai region. It was launched in the 2016. Now till 2018, 19. Okay, actually in 19 we had only two available zones are there. They increased the one more like as last few years back. When they start a region, what they do, they won't keep it a one available zone, means they won't keep it a one data center. At least they minimum they keep it a two data centers. Because why they are keep it a two data centers means, no, the two data center also they can't keep it in a single place actually. In a Mumbai, let's say, what in the Mumbai region also they keep it a different in the Mumbai, there are different places. Let's say for example in Hyderabad, let's say in Hyderabad, like Gachibowli is the one place. Well, just I'm taking, okay, and another one is the Singareddy, let's say. Like as they have some distance actually, they have some architecture. Each data center they keep it like as 300 kilometers or something. I think when I was attend the one AWS conference, they discussed actually AWS data center distance actually. They keep it some distance actually, 300 kilometers something they discussed actually. Not exactly remember what they do. The each available zone they keep it like 20 to like as they are making for 20, 10 to 20 miles of each, 100 miles something, some miles actually, okay, some kilometers they may be used. Keep it that data center, I remember exactly what is the number. They keep it the different places actually. Why? Because means, for example, let's say in case any floods comes, be fire accident happens, now if that data center close, another data center can be served for the people. That is the reason when we are deploying any application, we are not deploying in the one available zone actually. We are deploying in the 2 AG. Okay, high availability we need to be choose. Don't keep it for 1 AG. If you go the down, then the entire application may be go down for your application. Your customer will be impact on that time. Okay, that is the reason we are not keep it the one single AG. Maximum scenario it won't happen. The worst scenario it may happens. Okay, understand, right? Fine. Now this is the benefits of AWS: security, available zones, like as availability, and then performance. Okay, global footprint, scalability, flexibility. These are the advantages of your AWS. Understand, right? This is the region, and then if you, this is where is the most regions is this North Virginia. North Virginia is the more available jobs. Even any new service launched actually, let's say new service launched means recently what they launched. I'll show one thing. If you go for Mumbai region, if I launch instance, just I'm showing you one small example. If any new service they launch in the North Virginia region first, okay, then after they are adding different regions actually. They won't deploy everything in the all regions. They will launch in the like as some of regions, okay, like as all regions are having the all features. No, it won't there, okay. All regions they don't have that feature, okay. Some of regions have their own features. For example, let's say earlier last year what they do, I need to create a GPU mission. The GPU missions is not available in the Mumbai region. What I do, I need to take a Singapore region, or maybe let's say I need to go for the any North Asian region like that. In that region, there is a GPU missions are there. GPU missions is not, it's a one kind of AMI, like as it's a AMI Linux, right? Okay, let me show. If you can see, I'll show one thing here. If you can see here, in the Mumbai region, you can't create a Mac OS actually. You can't create a Mac OS. You can use for Ubuntu, Debian, or Windows anything. But if I go for North Virginia region, even I can create a Mac OS. But don't use that. Just I'm showing the examples. Just in a simple scenario, like as some of regions have their own features. Okay, like as all things are not available every region, because they are still in the implementation. Okay, if you can see here, see Mac OS are available here. Means even if you take any Linux system, you can use the Mac OS here. Understand, right? Just one simple example I'm showing. It still is not available in our these EMIs are not available in our region, like a nearest region. They're still in the under development actually. Okay, they are increasing. If they are using like customers requirement, customers need it, and they are adding for this feature in the all regions. Okay, that is what they do. That's what they do. Is it clear, guys? What is the available zones? What is the region means? Simple. Region means city. Available zones means in the city there is a different places. Okay, each place they maintain some distance, Okay, and that this because why they keep it that distance, and then means in case the some scenario, maybe fire accident happen, any floods will come. Okay, the data center may not work. Other data center should be work to like as to access to the client actually. Clear, guys? Till now is clear. I think you guys are knows how to create AWS account, right? Do we need to teach that how to create AWS account? Is anyone needed, guys? Just confirm me first. Then we'll go for directly to create a EC2 instance. Even that EC2 instance also you are done, but I'll show how to create EC2 instance Linux and Windows. Then we are not any talking about any EBS volumes or anything, ENI network and all those things. We'll discuss in the later. Okay, right now, no. We'll just creating EC2 instance. That's fine. Then first we need to understand the IAM first. Okay, fine. I'm not discussing about that how to create AWS account. Just simple like as how to you create a Facebook account. The same way you can create your AWS account. But if you want to create AWS account, you need your debit card, credit card. They deduct a 2 rupees and they will be credit back to the 2 rupees for you. Okay, in case if you are using more resources here and all, okay, if they can be direct, they have an option to deduct your money from your account. Okay, that is the reason they are taking your credit card details. In case for example, let's say, okay, don't do that. Like as if you don't know that any services, don't use that. That is a good recommendation for you guys. Don't do that. And another thing is like this is a like a 750 hours of EC2 level. For example, let's say now before using that, what you guys do, just go for specific service and check for that how many hours it is free, how much data we can store. Okay, like as how many like as what type of services we can use, and every service they are providing for us. If you go for AWS level, like for example AWS EC2, just I'll do AWS EC2 pricing. Just I'll do this one simple thing. If you go this now, there is a different instances are there here. Okay, different options are there. You can calculate that and how they are billing per second billing. Each second they are doing the billing actually. There are the different types are there: on demand, spot instances, dedicated host, and then savings plan. We'll discuss everything this. What is the features for on demand instance? What is the feature for spot instances? What is the dedicated host? What is the savings plan? We'll discuss everything in the upcoming session, like today's session itself. Okay. Now, before going to do this, go to overview. These are they have all this document. Let's go for AWS EC2 free tier. Go for this AWS free tier. This is the one. Just copy this, and then you guys can be here. Read this free tier. What are the features they had actually? Okay, just go this, and then you guys can do. Now see this type of offers they do. Like as export more than 100 products. Start building your AWS using free tier. There are the three different types of free tier offers are available depending on the your product used. Okay, see the below and details are it. Always free, 12 months free, trials free. This free tier is offers do not expires and available all AWS customers. And 12 months free. Enjoy the these offers 12 months following your initial sign up for data of your AWS account. And short term free. And there is a three types they are providing for us. And if you go for AWS EC2, they are providing 750 hours. Amazon S3 5 GB is free. RDS 750 hours. Okay, and then this is DynamoDB 25 GB, and then SageMaker 2 GB, like as 2 months. AWS Lambda 1 million request, and then compute Amazon Lightsail. This is a 750 hours. Amazon Guard Duty, like that. Like as each page we can go for this. What are the services they have? Amazon CloudWatch 10 dashboard 10 metrics. We can create more free. If more than that, we can create this, and you can see three dashboards. All the features, whatever it has free, you can go to this page and then select for which service you are choosing that and how much free it is, what are the things are free. You can go read this document. Understand, right? Now in case, for example, what we are doing first, I'm talking about the here EC2. Yeah, EC2 is a 750 hours free reliable compute capacity is cloud. As a 750 hours of per month Linux RHL or sales T2 micro or T3 micro. There is a two type of instances are free, and that depends on the region. See, this is also remember in our Mumbai region we have only one instance is free. That is the T2 micro. This is T3 micro is not available in our region. Means we can't use this. Okay, that depends on the region. This is a T3 micro is a free, and even you can choose that which region they are providing for T3 micro free. How we can know that? Now, for example, free tier only. Just select this. Let's go this, and then that is the free tier only instance will come and the tier eligible. You can see here. See, there is a free tier available. But this is blocked for us because in our region it's not available. See, okay, and then we have only one option that is for this is even you can filter about even it's a these are different types of instances here. T2, T3 families, okay, like as T2 family and C4 family and then M4 family and R4 family, like depends on like as your memory and all, like as more RAM you need to use, then you can use the M4 or M5 family. Okay, if you are using like a CPU more, then you can go for C family. If you are like as there is a types of instances we can choose for when we can use that I'll discuss later. Sir, which one we are using mostly means like we can use for this M4 instances mostly. Okay, M4 instance in real time scenario. Sir, for example, what instance you are using real time scenario? How can I say the answer means? Now say the M4 instances. In the M4 instances, we are using mostly this is the one like M4 4x large or 2x large, 8 CPU core and then 32 GB RAM. And then hard disk is depends on your storage, like 500 GB or 1 TB or 2 TB. Depends on your use case. We are choosing that. Okay, this is the RAM and CPU which we are going to be choose this either M4X large or M4 2X large or those things. Okay, like as you guys can say these kind of instances. Now, when you interviewer will ask that which type of instance means, don't don't take it too much time to give answer. You are using or not using. You are using or not using. Don't take it too much lagging time. Just make a whatever you know the instance names. Like actually, no, I'm telling this right. Just remember these names and then say this. No, they won't come and see that your computer. Understand it? How much you are confident, how much the way you given a fast reply, that is the correct answer. I guess how much big cluster you are using, how many nodes you are using, each node, what is the type of instance you are using. They may ask these questions, okay? Like those that time scenario, you can choose say that we are using M4X large kind of instances. We are using a T4X large instances. Okay, and then let's say that depends on whatever you say the answer, that is what correct. Okay, they won't come and see. Okay, that's your use case. Say that this is my use case in my company. That is what we design architect for to deploy my application. Okay, understand right what I mean? Sir, okay, fine. Now, how can we calculate this? For example, let's say how monthly basis. For example, my manager will come. Madhu, like as your manager or something will come. Madhu, I need a one instance want to create. That instance needed for like as 4 CPU and then 8 GB RAM, something like that. I want to do and take that mission. And then next, what I want to, I want to know like how much charge happen for monthly basis. If you go for on demand level. Okay, on demand level, if you go this, how we can calculate that? How we can give the number to him? Okay, like as monthly basis or like as yearly basis or like that. How we can calculate basically? For that, we need
Hello. Madhu, can you hear me? Hello.
Looks like Mother is having some audio issues.